Okay, now, how many of you have a problem concentrating on your work? Why does that happen? Why does that happen?
It doesn't interest me.
Why do you think that happens? Have you ever thought of it? I can't concentrate. Unless you are ill, unless you have some problem with your body, why can't you concentrate? Because that's your work. You are professionals now. You have to concentrate. If you have to write a script, you have to concentrate. If I tell my cameraman, look, I want this shot, please light it, he has to concentrate. He can't, it's going to waste time. So, concentration is an area which is necessary for everybody in the creative world, whether you're a writer, whatever you are doing. Whatever you are doing. In filmmaking, there is no area where you can say, oh, I don't need to concentrate, it just happens. If you say that, you are either cocksure of yourself, you don't need to be here, or you're going to screw up so badly one day that you're going to be penalized. So, concentration means paying attention to something. Very well said. Paying attention. And when you pay attention, it obviously means that you don't allow other things to come into your mind. Now, that's something which we have to learn. Concentration is not a difficult thing. It's difficult because it requires a certain discipline. And without discipline, believe me, in this line, it's difficult for people to make a career out of things. You can be casual about your work, and a lot of actors I know who have become famous, and a lot of people I know who have become successful, but not for any length of time. Not for any. You're all young. All of you are very young. So you're obviously looking at a lifetime of doing what you want to do. You're in your 20s, maybe 30s. Nobody is as old as I am when you're starting, though you can. Another plus point about our field is you can start at any age. There is no disqualification. As long as you are fit and able and you have your wits about you, you can do whatever you want to do at whatever age. But concentration, paying attention is vitally important, especially for an actor. Why is it more important for an actor than for anybody else? Because the actor is the physical form that the audience relates to. The audience does not normally, you may go because you are technicians, you are trained in cinema, but you don't go and see, okay, let me go and see how many shots there are in this film. Let me see how the editor edited the film. You go there to see the story. You go there to see the performances. Then the shot look, yeah, that was a lovely shot. The lighting was damn good. Oh, that was a damn good dialogue. That was a damn sharp edit. That was a great camera movement. All that is there. But all that will not necessarily be there if the actor is missing from the frame. So the actor is your gear. He is the one that engages you. He is the one that engages the audience. On his performance will depend whether your film will go well or not. And if the actor happens to be a star, it doesn't matter, he could still fail. Every film is not a Dabang or a Titanic, or a lot of actors fail. You can do a great film now and next Friday your film has sunk. Now it's the same actor doing the same thing. Why should it sink? It should, maybe it doesn't make that many millions of dollars, but it should make somewhere. If you make one film make $100 million, the next must make at least maybe 50 million, maybe at least 50%. Can't make $1 million, then something's gone wrong. Something's gone wrong. And the actor has then not paid attention to the script that he was offered. Maybe he paid attention to the check he was getting. I was getting 30 crores, how does it matter? But that's not being very responsible. You were getting 30 crores or 30 million, poor everybody else is going to die because the film is going to flop. And here you are as good as the last film that you made. So these are the areas that we have to deal with. And once the actor has got into this area of paying attention, wonderfully said, thank you, paying attention, concentrating, not allowing things to disturb him. Okay? Paying attention can happen in spite of that. Of course, if I am talking and you are thinking about the McDonald's you are taking your boyfriend or girlfriend to, then you are not paying attention. Then you may lose something, I don't know. But if you are not paying attention, you will definitely not gain anything. So, in order to gain something, you have to pay attention. Okay, that is the introduction, that is the end of that. So, there are areas which you specialize in and areas which you will want to learn about. There are cameramen who are excellent at night shooting. Does not mean that they can't take a shot in the day. There are cameramen who are wonderful at natural beauty. They, the mountains look good, the landscapes look good. They are taken because they are known for exposing the interiors in a way which will add to the film, because there will be a natural background, there will be trees, there will be something, desert, sea, snow, I do not know, but it is for the cameraman to make it look like $1 million, for the audience to say, wow, what a lovely sunset he showed me. You see a sunset every day, but not every cameraman can capture it well. Okay? Lot of footage comes to the editor. How does he decide? How does he decide? Editor is not just a cutter and joiner. Now, sound is a particularly tricky area as far as what we are talking about is concerned, because sound could actually, entire sound could be post production. Entire sound could be post production. But a sound recordist has to have a special ear, because an actor is emoting, he may be looking nice, he has got tears and he is emoting, and the sound recordist will say, no, it is not sounding as if he is crying, it is not sounding as if he is laughing, he is laughing in a false manner, he is crying in a false manner. So, a sound recordist, more than anything else, because then you have to balance all those things, cut down certain frequencies, accentuate certain others, etc. Today sound recording is a very, very state of the art kind of stuff. In the old days it was not so. And then you have to balance things, you have to see where the sound goes, the shot might get edited, what happens to the sound? Sometimes it can disappear, but the sound disappearing is terrible, it is terrible. And the editor and the sound recorder is not going to have a fight, or the director is not going to have a fight. So, you will have to have a transition, you have to have a audio transition, you have to have a visual transition, you have to have a mood transition, etc., etc. So, filmmaking is not the easiest of jobs, not the easiest of jobs.